to be working. Not much cover to take.
Heading there now.
Stay clear of those turrets. We're still not entirely sure if they're fully automated or remotely triggered.
I didn't bring a sniper, did I?
Heading out. Got it.
Covering distance.
Position confirmed. Got it covered. Affirmative. Covering 9.
Tactical movement. I go as ordered.
Game, why is there fog of war up here? When I move my skirmisher up here. You should be able to see.
As you command.
Nah, that seems broken.
No need to ask twice. Moving out.
Without the introduction
Snakes.
of human DNA,
Purifiers.
these creatures, once operating under the guise of thin men, now show their true
No
form.
reason for them to hide.
Purely
The
reptilian
aliens don't need an
species.
infiltration unit anymore. Honest. Double time.
So we've got a snake, a purifier, and 2 turrets.
On my way.
Oh, now I can see up here, can I? You could graze that.
Roger that. Enemy squad located.
Oh god, there's another squad right there. So we can try and grenade the 2 turrets, I guess, to destroy them by dropping them to the train. If that works, which might not.
I will move.
Power line of sight is still bugged. If I wait for those guys to get together, I might be able to grenade them all at once. And those guys can take care of the turrets.
Affirmative, covering on Overwatch. On Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Yo, I'm back.
Howdy.
Yes, come on.
Pretty bad. The train mission has 2 turrets at the front of it and 2 pods right next to those 2 turrets. There's a Viper, a Purifier, Sectoid, Lancer, and Soldier.
That doesn't sound right.
Not ideal, no.
Can you hack the turrets?
No, my guys are not sufficiently hack neat. Now I can grenade the turrets, drop them through the train, and hopefully destroy them. Or I can grenade the groups of bad guys, but not both. My skirmisher can't currently move, or else the snake that's over by her will discover her. And her line of sight is bugged. When she grappled up to a higher level, her line of sight didn't carry with her. So there might be even more bad guys near her that I can't see because she can't see anything. Like, her line of sight is 0 at the moment.
Yeah, that doesn't sound great. It's,
Not ideal.
I think you should go all in with explosives.
I should, but I'm not sure if I should wait for one more turn.
Moving on target location.
If I wait for one more turn,
Eyes on the prize.
one of the pods might path towards the turrets, in which case I'd be able to get them all with one grenade. If they don't, and I get revealed, I'll get an Overwatch set. Let's go. Because I think that the snake's about to come up and discover my skirmisher. Alright, the Sectoid's pod is near enough to one of the turrets that I might just try grenading them and see how that works out for me. Can't quite reach him, can you? Move over here then.
Rolling.
Even with him standing next to the train, I can either grenade the sectoid pods or the turret, but not both. I don't have the advanced grenade launchers yet, so...
Yeah.
I guess grenading the pod seems like the best idea, because it'll do more damage spread amongst them. And then I can get the R2 guys to grenade the 2 turrets. The skirmisher might be able to get 2 shots on people, if depending on where they move to. Let's go with that. Plus I might get lucky and destroy the train underneath them, underneath the turret.
Heads down.
Yeah, that's totally what to do.
I didn't get lucky, but I did do a lot of damage, that's good.
They've got our position.
Let's see how badly this goes. I can't remember how much damage base turrets can do in Commander. I'm on a bit enough that I don't want them to shoot me.
Commander,
No, they do a fair bit
whatever
from what I
Advent is
remember.
using for fuel is extremely volatile. Avoid giving them any opportunity to detonate those tanks.
Okay, so if you try and frag grenade that turret to take it out.
Throwing grenade.
Dealt damage to it, but didn't drop it. Damn it.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, this is going to go very, very badly now, I think.
Roger that. Throwing grenade.
Okay, so you could grapple up to there. But there's no cover up there. There's a little bit of cover, but you won't see anything. You may well shoot the purifier twice and kill him from there. I'll leave the snake for you to move, but...
A useful aid.
So purifier blew up. There's not fire around. Okay, so Diver, you just need to kill 2 turrets, a snake, a sectoid, a lancer, and a soldier. At this point, you're probably better off just to frag grenade the stun lancer to guarantee he's dead, because if you knock someone out, that'd be bad.
Grenade out!
And that leaves 2 turrets to shoot. Oh, and the warlocks turned up as well.
Ah, brilliant, yeah. Should we roll?
Come forth.
What's he got? Kinetic plating missed shots will generate shielding. Gains health when nearby enemies take damage. He takes increased damage from explosions, which is good because I just use all my grenades. But otherwise, normally not too bad.
I'm pretty sure he has basically no abilities at all at the start because he's too low level for anything good.
Hmm.
From what I remember anyway.
Okay, so Snake's going after my skirmisher.
Try to track that thing down and deal with it
Yep,
before it causes
down.
too much trouble.
Do you feel their pain, Commander? Do you
There's a
share
sectoid going.
agony?
Oh, this is really bad. Sectoid just mind controlled Diver, which means that there's now no one free to free
The soldiers cannot last forever, Commander.
the bound skirmisher.
That's not good.
No, it really isn't.
Fitting sacrifice for the elders.
I do have a flashbang, but I can't see the sectoid anymore because I can't tell where it is.
Can't you
Move
flashbang
down
your own
there.
dude? Or flashbang your own dude rather? To free them, I'm pretty sure that works.
I think if I move down to the front of a train, I'll be able to see the sectoid to be able to flashbang him.
Moving the designated coordinates.
I can't see him, but I can see where the special effect is coming from, so I should be able to flashbang him okay.
Catch!
Yep, got him. Disarmed. Unfortunately, Diver also took a shot to the face, which means that he has 2 health now.
Heading there now.
I hope we don't die, Diver. I really do. Oh, a critical hit. Nice. So that Viper's on 1 health.
Heck yeah.
Okay, Hot Lady, you got stock. Take that Viper out.
Weakness of these minions only furthers the need for my presence here.
So that leaves 2 turrets, Disoriented Sectoid and Advent Soldier. So we need to take those turrets out before they murder people. Turrets take double damage from combat protocol, don't they?
Yes. Yes.
So it's 6 to 7 damage, and you have 4 health and 2 armor. So that should guarantee kill a turret. So, because even if it does 6 damage, that's 2 armor and 4 health. Yep, that's 1 wreck. You might not be able to kill this backup, but if you could, it would be great. He didn't. That's it.
Armor still
No.
holding.
Oh no.
You can't frag anything of use there, can you? No, you can't. Probably better off just to reload, so.
Cover me. Reloading.
So there's still one turret up, a disoriented sectoid and a disoriented trooper. We've got a flank. Oh, oh, he missed diver.
Incoming fire.
Where's the turret? Who are you shooting at? Turret had to go at diver again. He was behind full cover this time though, so he was okay. Now the Warlock's got his move. Spectral zombies. Spectral zombies explode when they start going, right?
Yeah.
Spectral rupture, yeah. I can't remember how big the radius on their explosion is.
I think it's 2 squares. It might just be 1 square, actually.
See, I'm not sure if I'm far enough away to be able to safely kill him with Matt or not. I think I'm safe enough though. Now would be a good time to find out. I should, actually, no, I should move Matt away and then combat protocol the turret just to make sure it's dead. Yeah, 75% chance to hit isn't good enough for me. Combat pro. So that's 2 turrets down. That just leaves the sectoids, stun lance. The sectoid is not a soldier, and the spectral zombies. Okay, actually, you can conceal yourself, diver.
I know it.
So now you're not visible. That means you won't get shot at anymore. So you can pull back further.
Moving to designated coordinates.
And you can give an extra move to Matt.
No retreat.
Matt can then... Ah, shoot. Hang on, back. Oh, there we combat protocol for the turret. That's why it's dead. Alright, back up. You shotgun that zombie.
Enemy destroyed.
Okay, backup didn't take damage, but he did lose all of his cover from that spectral zombie that was on the ground beneath him. So that's not ideal.
I don't sound great, no.
Not great at all. I could use Wrath to get... Okay, we're going to use the rest of our bond mate abilities. Give an extra point to Skirmisher. Then Skirmisher, you can shoot the trooper for 98. And then you can Wrath yourself to the sectoids for 100% chance to hit for 8 damage. So, okay, so apart from there being a single spectral zombie somewhere that I can't see, everything is currently dead. And it's went straight to chosen actions, that means all the Advent are dead.
Nice.
So now I need to get everyone together, reload, and then go find the Warlock, who's somewhere to the north.
Reloading.
Almost out of explosives. Only my skirmisher has a grenade left. He's vulnerable to explosives, which I think means he takes double damage from them.
Yeah, I think you said that.
I'm just trying to remember if that's what vulnerable to explosions mean, if it's just straight up double damage, or if it's like a +2, +1 kind of thing.
Oh, I don't know for sure.
So what would probably be a smart thing to do here would be to put everyone into concealment.
Conceal.
Since I have that one charge for everyone. I don't think anyone's used it and been revealed yet. And then we can use that to find the warlock and shoot the crap out of him.
Going dark. Copy that.
Warlock can mind control people, can he?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, there he is there.
I don't know if you can mind control that early.
Resistance returns to the field of battle after serving my master so very well for so many years. Come, show me why the elders favor you so.
Did you see the post I made on Facebook, Joe, about the potential for a new XCOM expansion?
No, I didn't.
Well, apparently some people on Steam found references to TLE. XCOM 2 TLE and XCOM 2 TLE content.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, great. So there could be another expansion announced at E3.
I fear no trifling eruption. Concealed. Good to go.
I'm on the move.
I wonder if using a protocol will kick me off of stealth. Turns out the answer is no. You can't stack a protocol on someone, can you?
No. Well, I'm saying no. I don't think I ever tried.
It's just that only one person is not concealed at the moment, so I don't really want him to get turbo murdered.
Yeah, I don't think it stacks, but like I say, I never.
It's fine, dash him up instead of trying to find out. Should get him back up in auto order. Charge towards Dew Queen because it's the only person he can see. Okay, he just summoned an Advent Soldier.
That's not so great.
No. The Advent Soldier can't attack this turn though, so that's fine. Yep, the Warlock using Mind Control. And he just Mind Controlled my Skirmisher.
Nice.
Guess how many flashbangs I've got left, Joe?
Is it in the region of 1 because on the skirmisher?
It's in the region of 0 because I had to rescue another person from Mind Control earlier on. Now here's the interesting thing, Joe. Everyone on my team is in concealment, so I could theoretically just hide until the Mind Control wears off. But
Yeah.
I don't know how Mind Control works if there's no one else for them to target. Like, will the Advent Officer or Advent Soldier just start shooting the one person who's visible?
I think so. Or they're just going to Overwatch.
Yeah. That's the thing, is I don't know.
Yeah.
Because if they just go into Overwatch, that's fine because all my guys are in concealment, and I can get into position for when the Mind Control wears off to do damage. But if they're just going to murder my Skirmisher, that would suck. So I don't know if I should try and just avoid the Skirmisher and circle around in concealment to get a better line of sight in the Warlock next turn, or just go as big and heavy as I can toward him. Because I can get some decent shots on him, but the other thing is if I miss, he gets shields.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to go with the hiding plan, Joe, because
Already there.
it has a chance to work. The going wild plan, I don't think will have any chance to work.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Rolling.
Because if this skirmisher stays mind controlled and like murders 4 of my guys, I'm going to feel sad.
You will perish.
Yeah, you're probably better off just trying to hide somewhere.
Okay, so the Chosen is... He sprinted directly at me and revealed one of my guys. However, because the Chosen action did it, that means that the skirmish... Oh, the skirmisher can move. That's cheating game.
These minions serve their purpose.
I was going to say the skirmisher wasn't... It was part of the advent action, so he couldn't attack me. But no, he could. Okay, and he stole some health back from me taking that damage. So we need to murder the skirmisher this turn without missing. And the guy with the shotgun can't reach him because he literally just sprinted directly at me. And I don't have a running gun. That's bad.
That's pretty bad.
Alright, everyone else who can get a lock on him, just start shooting the bloody Chosen.
We've seen me.
Crit, that's good.
You would dare strike me?
Orders confirmed. On the move.
88%. This is literally all down to you and your assault rifle. 87% chance.
All will be accounted for in the
Hit him. Yeah! Warlock is down. Mind control gate got rid of.
another trial in my service to the elders, and their vision foresees all outcomes.
Great job, Commander. But there's no trace of that.
And then I can just run up and I can slash this last advent trooper. And that's the mission done.
Ruined their plans today.
Oh jeez.
Position compromised. Ah, would you look at that? Nailed him. Status
Victory.
confirmed. All hostiles are down and the
Hell
enemy
yeah,
is
dude.
secure.
Skirmisher took a couple of hits. Diver took hits. And Terminator took hits. So 3 of my soldiers got wounded. But you know what, Joe? Nobody goddamn died.
That's the most important thing.
Ah, this is so stressful to play.
And despite the destruction left in their wake, XCOM refuses to let go of the ways of the old world. They will continue their wanton and reckless crimes until the entire world burns around them. We are grateful to the elders for their support in ending this menace once and for all.
Stress.
This just goes to show that the chosen are
10 days,
vulnerable.
8 days, 15 days. Yeah, you guys kind of
We
deserve
just
that.
have to figure out how to keep them down.
You know what? I think I might take Revival Protocol over Haywire Protocol, Joe. Just to be able to revive someone from disoriented, stunned, or panicked. Might be more useful at the moment than trying to hack things, because my hack score is pretty bad.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I can always get the Haywire Protocol later with the training grounds. Got 3 Illyrian cores, 60 alloys, 17 crystals, 120 supplies. That's a pretty good haul. Pretty good haul. Right. Trying to remember if there's anything particularly good in the autopsies I should aim for. Bond available, Manatee and Jewel.
The aliens
Yep.
will always always tell you
Confirm bond.
but this is the true voice of the Resistance, bringing you the real news about the latest victory over the invaders. We're getting stronger every day, and XCOM is making that happen.
Oh, that's a cute pose.
That's a terrible picture. Terrible. It's fine. Okay, experimental weapons in 3 days. We're getting those orders in 8 days. And we're digging away the debris. Alright. Hey, the black market's finally turned up. Thanks for turning up, guys.
Nice.
Let's keep trying to make contact over there.
Ally yourselves with the most extreme among your kind. There is hypocrisy in questioning the Elder's vision when in collusion with such savage beings.
The Elders do not see them as innocents, be they man, woman, or child. All who stand in defiance are to be purged. Honor be damned.
Our friends in the Resistance are paying a heavy...
Though I was never witness, the Sectoid's rapid physical evolution over the past 20 years is a testament to both the aliens' mastery of genetic engineering
Reckons it's 14
and their
days.
pursuit of advancement, regardless of the risks.
Researching the turrets breakdown lets you build the defense turrets, doesn't it? Which you don't really need right now. Let's go for mad weapons. Because psionics, we don't have the... We need to clear more buildings to be able to build a psi lab. Then we can start training people up for that. I think we only have 2 rookies left then to train. And we can leave them for when we get the psi lab going. That's fine. Excellent, we managed to make contact before the end of the month.
Commander, we've established contact with the local Resistance, and we can move on the Advent Black site on your order. We should make sure our troops are fully equipped and ready for a tough mission. I'm guessing security will be tight at the facility. We're making progress, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest findings.
What's munitions expert? Experimental ammo grounds are realistically. It's not terrible, I guess. Is it normal not to be able to see the continent bonuses?
I think you need to unlock a region on the continent to see it.
That makes sense. guess we should probably go a radio tower to the south then, just because we get a couple more bucks per month. I can get down to New Brazil. It's going to take 4 to 6 days though, that's why I won't be ready before the thing's done. Let's go get the black market up and running.
New course.
It's going to be more important in the long run.
The aliens have just finished a new facility tied to the Avatar project, Commander. If we can make contact with resistance forces in the region, we could move on that facility and set back the aliens' work. Commander,
Avatar project's ticking along quicker than I'd like.
Dr. Vaughn's escaped test subjects is guarding a nearby Advent facility. Best be prepared before we try to take
Yeah, I remember when I played
the
last, like,
aliens
I was riding that thing
continue
hard,
on the
like,
Avatar project.
it was constantly going to overtime, and then I'd do something and it would just drop down a lot, and then
Commander, there were a few wounded
I put it into
during the latest
overtime again.
covert action.
Hmm.
But after a few days rest, everyone will be ready to get back out there.
All skirmishers, all those freed from the Elders' bonds, are eager to hear your orders, Commander. Our order is clear, and we will obey it.
Market is open.
Okay, what have we got for sale? Alloys, crystals, laser sight, repeater. 85 intel for another engineer duel. That seems like it might be worthwhile. I've got 120 intel.
yeah, it's a pretty solid deal.
Yeah. I mean, I've got 30 left then, but I can easily get more intel by doing like data caches and stuff. And having an R engineer is just too strong. You need to keep trooper corpses for plated armor, don't you?
I think so, yeah.
I can't remember how many you need to keep. Let's not sell any of them just now, so.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now. I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
Okay, next dark events are ally padding collectors. The Chosen double their efforts seeking to capture XCOM soldiers at every opportunity. That's not really that bad of a thing, especially since they can't ambush my guys. And a hidden event. So if we get the choice, we'll probably go for the hidden event.
We are ready for more orders, Commander. We only await your choice.
We can't quite equip that yet, but that's fine. We'll wait until the next one. Yeah, that goes to the supply drop.
New course.
We do not back down from battle, but that often leaves
A new
us
mission
in
from the
difficult
skirmishers.
positions.
To get our engineer
I
and
can
intel.
use your aid to counter one now.
I had to give my engineer something to do as well. Actually, kind of forgot about that. But yeah, please give me some more engineers. I did 90 intel, so that pays for the other engineer I got.
Course for Sector 9, Western United States.
So yeah, buying that engineer at the end of the last month was completely worth it because now I'll get the intel back that I paid for her.
Yeah, that's good.
I'll get rid of it, yeah, that's fine. Oh, counter still in, doesn't it? Cover resistance operative. We've got Reaper, Skirmisher, Ranger, Specialist. I suppose an Army idea can be the best thing. Why just bring out a Ranger? Can you ever have such a thing as too many shotguns, Joe?
I don't think so. Plugins are pretty great.
Okay, back up. You get you get the auto loader. Sonya, you get a repeater. And I put that repeater on the ballpark, but I think it only has one slot at the moment. The modular assault rifles thing hasn't been too useful yet because I haven't got enough things to put on them. That's fine. Alright, A-team, let's go get them.
In position to drop.
A VIP of some importance to the Resistance was on an operation near the city center when Advent forces attacked and pursued them into the tunnels. Our
Oh
information
no,
is that the VIP
it's one of these missions.
hunkered down and we need to go in and lead them to safety.
Which type?
Stay alert.
The recover
Keep your
resistance
enemy
operative
moving.
ones, where you have to go in and find a VIP and then hold the line for like 3 turns against waves of reinforcements.
Ah, yes, yes. Oh jeez.
The Resistance VIP is hiding in the tunnels not far from your position. One of their field operatives is also on site to assist you in the rescue. Firebrand is standing by, but be careful. We'll have limited opportunities to set up a viable extraction point down there.
One of their field operatives is standing by to assist as well? What? Is it like an XCOM person I can rescue? Or do they mean the engineer I'm going in to rescue? I'm not honestly sure.
Yeah, the VIPs come with like a dude as their bodyguard in those missions.
Oh, well, hurrah. I wonder if that's just because of the
I think
fact I
it's
haven't got
those
squad size 2 yet.
I know some of the missions like VIPs and bodyguards. I don't know if it's that type or not.
Moving
Because like when I had to recover a resistance operative from the Lost's infested city, like there were 2 other people I could find and get them to join my group, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But they were visible on the map. Like when I zoomed out, I could see their health bars.
Oh, okay, that might be the dudes I'm thinking of then.
Yeah. Because on this one, like I see the VIP, but I don't see anyone anywhere near them. Unless maybe they won't spawn it until I actually get to the VIP, just to stop the VIP from drawing aggro.
Shut up, listen. Commander, remember, no matter how tough things get down here, we can't evac until we complete the mission.
Oh, I remember, Bradford. I remember I can't evac until I complete the mission because it's goddamn terrifying.
Well, I've been playing a lot of Yakuza, and in that game, dodge is on X. Now I'm playing Dark Souls and dodge is on circle. I think they're very confusing.
I imagine so.
Now.
Dark Souls 2 is what you get back into.
Yeah, I thought I'd start a new game while I was in bloody chatting, rather than doing story stuff and ignoring you, basically.
Well, that's fair enough. I mean, like the conversation would be kind of hard to follow if you're following in-game conversations for a different game.
I am trusting you.
I still haven't come across any enemies yet.
That's pretty weird. That means they're all going to be clustered around the VIP, probably.
Absolutely.
Got it, moving.
Like, I'm scouting ahead with my Reaper, but she hasn't seen anyone.
That means, yeah, they're either all by the VIP or all behind you now. Which is
Could be
probably
both, Joe.
worse. Yeah.
I mean, like I said, this game has been pretty weird so far, so maybe they just won't turn up.
Double time.
Oh. Hopefully. But
I mean, there is alien activity. Oh, there's a mech. Right, there it goes. Just past my line of sight. Good thing I've got combat protocol.
Mechanized combat unit. We'll need to look for vulnerabilities if we're going
Jesus,
to
they've
take
got
that
2
down.
armor to start with as well. I actually kind of want to fight a muton just so I can try and get plasma grenades, and then I remember I don't have a proving ground or anywhere to put a proving ground when I have the money to build a proving ground.
Moving as ordered.
Okay, so we could shadow kill the Advent soldier. That'd leave just the mech. The mech could probably overwatch, and then we could just grenade it to get rid of the overwatch. Do I not have a grenadier with me? No, I got more shotguns instead. That was the plan. I could combat protocol it to get rid of the overwatch, except that I can't see it with my specialist. Well, that's suboptimal. Maybe just give it another turn, continue to sneak up, get in better positions so that we can combat protocol it.
Moving. Moving out. I'm all over it.
Okay, as long as they don't patrol directly south into my guys, flanking them and getting free shots, then this should work out.
Yeah. Sounds perfect.
I will go. Launch order confirmed.
I'm on it.
I won't let them pass.
No, they didn't march south straight into my guys. That's good. Still a little bit worried that I've only seen this one pod, so I think before I engage them, I'll probably throw the Claymore with the... Well, they're too far away for a Claymore now. I think I'll just continue scouting with the Reaper for now before I engage, just in case there's another pod working.
An alien
Makes sense.
Yep, there's an R-pod literally just across the room from them, with a purifier, a mech, and another guy. Oh boy. I'm not sure if I engage this first pod if the second pod will activate, because it's hard to judge their line of sight. I don't think they can see us because of the fact that my guys can't see them to shoot them.
Yeah.
It's kind of a dodgy thing to guess, though, you know.
Rolling out.
Alright, for now, pull back.
My life is in your hands.
We'll see if that pod patrols south again. If they do, we will kick the crap out of them next time.
Scanning.
If they don't, then
I go as ordered.
we'll wait and see. There's no time limit for this mission at least, so there's no reason to rush.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so they went into the room to the right, and those guys are patrolling that direction as well. There's a door there that if we open will doubtless lead right to those guys. They might bust through that door, in which case then my guys would be in a spot of bother. Or they could keep moving all the way around to the right. Right, Sonia, you're going to go danger close a little here, and you're going to see if you can see around that corner, see if those guys are going to come back.
Reapers are always vigilant.
Roger that. Affirmative, moving out.
The upper ground isn't really great for shooting at anything, is it? Better off staying on the ground.
Yes, Commander. No trespassers.
Oh, hey, you're a fanboy.
Position confirmed.
I remember you being here before.
Overwatch.
That's the scholar of the first sin difference, Joe.
Yeah, it really is.
Okay, so where are you guys going? You're just walking into a wall.
I think I only played Dark Souls 2 once as well, so I don't really remember much of it. Like, I remember areas, but I don't remember like enemy placement very well, so like it's new again.
I'm on the move.
Okay, so those guys are on the right. I think if we go into that corridor, if we can get into that corridor without being detected, no, we can't because they're covering the door. Okay, just close the door again.
I don't X is not dodge. It doesn't work. Why do I keep pressing it?
A good question.
On Overwatch.
If you go that way, you'll find I can see you. Those guys come this way, they'll find I can see you. You need to pull back again, Sonia.
I go
Oh yeah,
where
Dark
you
Souls
tell me.
1, 2 rather, is the one where they didn't have sick ragdolls and you could flip around with your feet.
Moving to Overwatch.
That makes me sad.
Yeah, I think that was they took it out from the first game.
Yeah, and then they re-implemented it in 3 and Bloodborne. Because it's such a good feature. I don't know why they removed it. Probably memory limitations or whatever.
Probably. Okay, so those guys that went away off to the right, so we can roll up on these guys and get prepared to wreck them next turn. We go up. If you go up top, can you get a good line of sight on anyone? You'll be seeing the entire way.
A long approach.
Oh, Angry Man isn't out here anymore. Interesting.
Got it covered. On my way. Location confirmed.
I go where I'm needed.
Okay, so next turn, if these guys haven't moved, we throw a claymore, shoot it with the Reaper, destroy the armor on the mech, maybe even kill the Purifier because it does a fair bit of damage, and the 2 shotgun guys get healed from this.
Covering now. I'll keep an eye
And then
on
we've got the Specialist and... Oh, they are. Mechs are coming back. Of course they are. And those guys are patrolling away. Of course they are. It's like the AI can tell where I'm moving my guys to, and then moves them preemptively out of the way.
Yeah. AI is a bit cheaty.
A little bit. I think I have to activate all these pods at once because, or both these pods at once because they're just not separating out enough to be able to do anything about it. Come on, you can hit all three of those guys. There you go.
A delicate placement.
Okay.
Grenading a claymore would set it off, wouldn't it?
Yes.
The only people who can reach with a grenade now are the two shotgun lads. I can shoot with the skirmisher. That'd work. Alright. Let's go wild, lads.
Yeah, boys. Boys go loud. Oh.
Now, a key thing that I need to remember, because I almost caught myself doing it there, is not to use justice or wrath on a purifier, because that would be a bad time, TM.
Yeah, yes, that's a very bad thing to do.
Now, if I use the skirmisher, I can blow up the purifier, and that'll take care of him for sure. Back up, you can safely melee kill the sectoid. Then that means that you can run up and you can shotgun that mech. Can you reach out? You can't reach that. But you could run up and you could slash the sectoid. You don't have Blade Master yet, they'll leave them out. They don't. Then you'd be able to go up and shotgun. No, you can't get reach the next shotgun either. Damn it. You can move to there. I was kind of hoping my guys would be able to move slightly further than they actually can.
Yeah, it's always a pain.
Okay, so we can combat protocol the mech and that will kill him. You can deal with the sectoid with a slash from backup, that will kill him. Then that just leaves a mech and a soldier. And the mech, we might be able to kill with a plain up shotgun blast, and the soldier's going to be able to shoot someone.
The interesting thing about playing Dark Souls 2 is that I kind of have memories of it, but then I don't remember if those are memories of this game or other Dark Souls games. It's like, I know there's an area and I can picture it very clearly, but I don't know if it's in this game or not.
Okay, so you Blade Master him back up. Sector is guaranteed dead.
Tech guys will love this.
Then you can shoot the purifier with a stock to guarantee he's dead. So the purifier is dead.
Weapon depleted.
Even if you shotgun him, it's only going to be 5 to 7 damage. It's not going to be enough even with the Reaper shotgun. Even if you get like a crit. You can leave that mecha warm, but he'll just get a flank shot and back up.
Oh, Jesus.
One of the mechs is going to get a go, I think, Joe.
Yeah, oh, that's not good, man. Especially if they do a rocket attack.
Yeah, if they do a rocket attack, it's real bad.
Yeah, it's devastating in the early
The
game.
best thing I can do is spread my guys out to try and make sure that they don't all get rocketed. I think it's going to leave one mech and one Advent soldier to be able to attack. Now I could leave the mech entirely alone and try and go for a slash on the remaining soldier so that only one attack goes through. At least that might be slightly better than just damaging the mech. Yeah. An 88% slash chance to kill the soldier is probably significantly better than trying to weaken the bloody mech. Sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Come on, Miles. Miles did not let me down. And then Sonya, you can just retreat away from everyone else to make sure you don't all get missiles. So that just leaves one mech free to attack. And he doesn't like Miles. Flank shot crit! Miles dead!
No! Oh man.
First death of the campaign.
Yeah, rip.
Yeah, rip.
No deathless run for you, man.
No deathless run for me. Yeah, the mech was going to kill someone. Like, I couldn't really get around the fact there were 2 mechs and I only had 5 people to do it, so...
That's a shame. That mech's sure really nasty.
And I can't see it with anyone to be able to shoot out of this turn.
That's really bad.
Time for an Overwatch trap. That's not going to do it, really, is it?
I've actually got any specific plans for my character here. This is pretty great.
And what's your plan for your Dark Soul?
Well, I started off with a cleric because they start with a mace, and mace is really good, and I'm planning to go faith and maybe heavy armor with this. And the great thing about the cleric in this, by the way, it starts with the mace, right? You know, which is a good weapon, but they don't start with enough strength to one-hand it, which is hilarious. So you need to level up once to be able to one-hand your mace as the starting weapon, which is a great feature. But my plan in most of the early game and for things that are weak to strike damage is to get another mace and then power stance, dual wielding them, and just smash dudes. And then later, when I get to one, I'm either going to use a hide sword or a hide spear. Probably the spear. I'm going to power that up with lightning, or the upgrade tree with lightning at some point, and then you can stab things with lightning a lot. With some faith backup of spells. It's going to be a pretty good plan, it's going to work.
It sounds like a
I might go like, I might go the huge style impossible, haven't decided yet, or I might just kind of stick to the middle of the road. But that's my idea anyway to start with. Because I remember when I first played through the game, way, you know, back in, not exactly at the release, but near the release, when I first got the game on PC, the base game, I went through with like all magic. So I thought this time I'll go through with all melee. Or most melee.
Re-up and reload.
I was thinking of doing my favourite build, which is pyromancy in one hand and a crossbow in the other hand, which serves me well in all the games, even though...
Does that just shoot all the mans?
Yeah, but it's pretty good because with the pyromancy in one hand, you've got like some really solid close range stuff like combustion. So if anything gets close, you just slam them with a huge hand of fire for normal damage, which is great. And the crossbow is great for just rapid firing, flicking at dudes, which is what I love. I remember doing it in Dark Souls 3 as well, but I think it wasn't good because if I remember right, in 3, they made it so you couldn't upgrade crossbows properly, like you could in the other games. You couldn't infuse them with any proper damage, and they were like really outscaled really easily by anything else, which sucked. Well, maybe that was 2. No, I'm pretty sure that was 3 because I remember Naya doing it. But at some point I should probably get the DLC for 3 and then play that again.
Well, good news, Joe. Guess what season pass is on sale on PSN right now?
Is it Dark Souls 3 by any chance?
It's Dark Souls 3.
I legit didn't know that, to be honest, mate.
Part of a Days to Play sale, Joe.
Oh yeah, of course, that'll be why, yeah.
It's €9.99 over here, so I'm going to go ahead and guess that it might be about, I don't know, gateway over there?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and check that out quickly now.
Okay, so as soon as I met the resistance operative, there's now two groups of enemies coming in. One of them is really far away is good.
It's an ambush. Hold your ground.
And I still have no idea where this bodyguard that the game said he had is, because they're not here anywhere. So let's go ahead and overwatch this drop, shall we, lads? And we'll try not to all die. Which isn't the best thing, considering I've already lost one of my shotgunners, you know, which would have been handy for the overwatching at close range thing.
Yeah, that doesn't sound so good.
No, this could be going better if I hadn't lost Miles, but you know what? We're going to have to make do.
Heading out.
See, don't obviously freeze. See, 8 pounds over here, yeah. I'll try for the next couple of weeks. I might get that. I think about it. Maybe pick it up
You've
tomorrow.
certainly got time to consider it, Joe.
Yeah, especially considering I'm fairly sure we bought Dark Souls 2 at the same time, which was in Christmas 2015.
Yes, several years ago when it was on sale.
No, 2016, sorry, it was Christmas 2016, because it's been 2 years. I know that for definite. We bought it when it was very cheap and we planned to play it, and then we never did.
Yep. We dropped in 2 sectoids and 2 troopers. Come on, move. Let's see you move. Hello. Oh, you missed. How did you miss at that range with a shotgun back? Oh, everybody missed a Overwatch.
I don't think I'm going to do like a very thorough playthrough of Dark Souls 2. I think I'm just going to like play through story and the DLCs and leave it at that. I'm not really going to try and get all the covenants and all the items and all the other...
Oh yeah, there's be no reason to do all that stuff. That'd be crazy.
I would if it was... See, I'd probably be tempted if I picked up Dark Souls Remastered to do that. But like Dark Souls 2, I'm just like, not that fussed about. Especially considering it's taken me 2 years to play it, you know, since I bought it.
Indeed.
Oh shit, I wasted all my money and I wanted to buy something from this version. Oh well, what else? Oh wait, I can...
You can slash them through that heavy cover? Go ahead and slash them through that heavy cover back up.
Reloading ammunition.
Yeah, I use my souls, I lost them dead.
I will watch.
Oh, I set everything on fire with that grenade earlier, Claymore. Whoops. It's fine.
Darkness is my domain.
Okay, you go into shadow and you tell me where the enemies are.
No time to spare.
And you just keep hiding behind some heavy cover, buddy.
Look, I'm still not done with Yakuza 0, which is like the main game I'm playing, but I can't really focus on the story that well, chatting to you, so you know.
Yeah, that makes
I'll
sense.
play that again during the day.
And it's not like you need to play into the side stuff to get some extra, like, money.
No. Annoyingly, I don't have a lot of money on Majima, the other character. All of my money is on Kiri. There is a way to transfer money, but you basically need to complete the game to do it, because it only allows you to transfer a certain amount at a time until you rank up the dudes. And you can only rank them up individually by swapping between the characters, so it only fully unlocks, like if you do it every chance. But when I get that point, I can transfer a lot of money over to Majima.
I imagine so.
But my objective in Dark Souls though now is to get enough souls so I can buy another mace and get to I think 18 strength, which is what I need to power stance.
Which is exactly what a cleric should be focusing on, is, you know, getting lots and lots of strength.
Yeah, Well, I mean, it's D&D style of cleric, you know, where you have some cool spells, but you also beat the hell out of dudes.
Indeed. Side zombies don't have a huge movement radius, do they?
Advent forces sighted.
I don't think so.
Nor do I. I've left one alone because it's quite far away from me. Nice shot. Nice shots. That's much better than you actually managed to hit your targets.
Good job, your dudes.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to buy some fire bombs. Glad I remembered that.
Yeah, Side Zombie couldn't reach me. I think I can now extract this turn, maybe?
Maybe.
Advent reinforcements. Firebrand is in position for the extraction. Get out
I
of
can.
there before
The question is, can everyone get to the extraction? Skirmisher can. Matt can.
Oh,
Sonya
yeah.
can.
I was going to say,
Civilian
you know,
can.
because of the PlayStation Days of Play, they discount some hardware stuff. Like I was thinking about getting a VR, which I'm still kind of tempted to. I'm thinking about it, but
Well, they're down to €250 over here with 2 free games. That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it is. They're 200 over here for the same deal, or like 250 with move controls as well, which are needed for some games apparently. But I don't know. But,
The move controllers, they're not required for very many games as far as I remember. It's just one of those things of they're handy to have because they give you more precision with some of them.
Yeah. Because I think like you can obviously use the controller, can't use for them, but like move controllers make it feel more natural.
It's stuff like the VR worlds, like when you're playing stuff like the Getaway game, you have to use the move controllers.
In short order.
I hope they're good for like Doom VR as well.
I think that Doom VR has something like 4 different control schemes, Joe. For like, you can use a DualShock and a move, 2 moves, or the aim controller.
Okay, that's pretty sweet. Yeah. Anyway, I was saying, yeah. So like, they discounted, you know, the headset I've got, which is the Wireless 2.0. They discounted the slightly newer model, which they renamed to the Gold. Not the really expensive one, the Platinum one, but the Gold one's on sale at Amazon for 45, and I had some discount money, so I got one of those for 37 quid, which is pretty good.
That is indeed pretty good. And the Gold are a good pair of headphones. Like, Cal got a pair of them today, and he's reported them as being class.
Yeah, like it's the version 2 model of like what I have basically. But like, cause you know my mute button is getting dodgy, I think I mentioned. But like today it seems to be working perfectly, just to annoy me after I order a new headset. But you know, whatever.
Well, you always have your old one as a backup, like.
Yeah, but I mean 37 quid is pretty good. I'm kind of happy with that for a new headset. So.
Pure miles. Rip.
Because I'm sure if I don't order it, as soon as the sale ends, these will just break. I have to pay like more.
Absolutely.
Because yeah. Oh yeah, I was going to buy 5 on them, right? I'm going to screw this up so I'm going to buy more than one.
As long as there's even one Reaper left.
Let's buy 3. I can't screw it up 3 times, can I?
Still in the fight. Finger on the trigger.
I didn't even bring Miles' body home. I'm kind of glad I didn't give him any items I needed to bring back now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Whiplash. Whiplash is great. Let's get Whiplash. And you still got 10 AP as well. It's not too bad.
Apparently I could get Horizon Zero Dawn the complete edition for 20 quid physically. Kind of tempted to that.
The DLC is real good.
Yeah, like, I do want to play the... Jesus, man, creeping up on me as I'm looking at stuff. I do want to play the DLC at some point. But no, I'm going to hold off for now because it'll be cheaper by the time I get around to actually wanting to play it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, get running down the
backlog.
Well, what's a backlog, Joe?
I don't know, man. I think it's games that you don't want to play.
Oh wow, you've got enough AP, you can get both of those. Yeah, get both of those. Getting both shrapnel and target definition at Sergeant for the Reaper is pretty darn good. Apparently she's a genius, so she gets a lot of XP.
Oh yeah, genius, great. Jeez, no, that roll there. Fuck, I forgot how terrifying this is. You go rolling off a ledge. That's going to lead to death.
I didn't actually mean to upgrade that. That was a mistake. That's okay. Well,
Wait, how you
what is upgrading the Oh, it unlocks an extra slot for XCOM to assign resistance orders. That's fine. That's useful to upgrade. Yeah, I accidentally upgraded my my resistance ring when I meant to just put an engineer into it. Whoops.
That's fair enough. I mean,
it's fine. It's a useful ability.
Certainly is. Where do I go? I'm so confused.
You don't happen to know, Joe, if you build a workshop, can the gremlins from the workshop excavate?
I want to say yes, but I'm not fully confident. Like, I'm fairly sure they can.
Oh, geez, a workshop's expensive. I kind of forgot how expensive they are.
Yeah, they made them ridiculously expensive in War of the Chosen because of that, because they were so good.
We just put a workshop there and have them staff the power relays. Put something else neat there. Try to say what to build next, Joe. I can either get an infirmary, resistance comms, proving ground, or a training centre. Proving ground's probably the most important, just because then when I kill a mutant I can get plasma grenades and start like using some of my cores. The training centre would be okay, but I only have 24 AP to spend on my staff. Like, it's not really that important at the moment. The infirmary would be useful.
Pretty helpful as well.
The infirmary, like just being able to get rid of backup sphere of the chosen, would be worthwhile on its own. The resistance comms, I'm not really expanding my network at the moment, so I don't need that just yet. I think the proving ground's kind of important, isn't it?
Yeah, proving grounds is always useful.
Oh, let's get that one.
Facility construction initiated.
Let's see what the black market has this month.
The power that awaits the elders, whether they realize its intent or not. This entity is cut of the gods.
Are you interested in my alien alloys, Illyrian cores? $32 for an Illyrian core? Get out. I'm not giving you an Illyrian core for $32.
But it is assuredly intertwined with the void that approaches.
Yeah, none of those are worth the intel costs. Let's start building our first relay of time.
Setting course for Sector 8, Mexico.
Mag weapons will be ready in 6 more days. There'll probably be at least one gorilla up before that, though.
Some of our people are a little worse for wear after that last covert action, but if we give them time...
No, but we shit.
Soon enough, the Chosen will be trying to hide from us.
We are bound by a common enemy, and together we grow strong. If there are orders you would have us follow, Commander, tell us what must be done.
You're a big thing, I don't know the name
has motivated them to share some new information on the Chosen.
Probably better just to go get the tempers, isn't it? I could just keep going with the find a stronghold for the assassin. I need to use too many for that. Increase Western US income by 11 supplies. I think that'll be useful for the entire game, but it's not a huge boost. 24 days for it. Yeah, let's go get the Templars.
Shit, no. Everything's going wrong, CJ. I don't like it anymore.
Are you playing XCOM, Joe?
No. It feels like XCOM though when everything's going wrong. And you just get led into a massive ambush and all the things want to shoot you in the face. Holy moly, you guys are following me far.
I will not allow the existence of any refuge in defiance of the Elder's will. All who would shelter in such havens are
Right, I'm pretty sure there's a jump here that I can jump to get a thing. I'm pretty sure this is the intended route, but I failed it twice now. I'm lost all my life. I'm almost murdered by dudes.
Can't let them down.
I don't know if I want to try again. I swear that's the way. Yeah, I did it, okay. And that was a really shitty item. Great.
Completely worth it.
And there's a message right there that says, hurrah for sadness. Yes, my dude, hurrah for sadness.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Yeah.
The proving grounds are ready, Commander. We can
Operation.
And this way that I thought was progress is optional now, so that's great. I don't know where to go.
Okay, so we won't build anything just yet. We'll wait until we get the munitions thing, and then we'll be able to use that to get things.
Oh, yes, there's progress. No.
Commander, many of our soldiers can improve the strength of their bonds if we give them a place to train.
Yeah, I need to build a training center now to upgrade the bonds. Upgrading bonds is pretty useful, if I remember rightly.
Bombs, did you say?
What these recruits lack in experience, they make up for in grit.
Yeah, I think so. God damn it, Leonardo, leave me alone.
Are you being attacked by a turtle?
Yeah. Giant turtle.
93 intel is not particularly useful at the moment. An extra scientist is always nice, but the dark event isn't particularly scary. Oh no, the Chosen always attempt to capture soldiers. I mean, they capture soldiers anyway. Countering a hidden and dark event seems like the best thing to do here. Sabotage a transmitter, get 188 supplies, and counter a hidden dark event. And it's got a sit rep. This combat zone has a high density of explosive material. Caution advised. No, I'm bringing grenades. I'm bringing all the grenades.
All the explosions.
I'll bring my Reaper, so that you can remote start them all.
trace chemical readings throughout that area showing a mix of volatile compounds. If we're not careful, that whole place could
And of course you need to gain supplies and then you load them all up, which is always disappointing.
Oh no, this is just a sabotage transmitter mission, Joe, so I can just blow everything up. That's perfectly fine.
Oh, that's good. I genuinely cannot remember how to progress anywhere in this area now.
Better just leave this country
I
for
like
the
this
rest. Well, we're going to have to give you some pants, man, because that look is just not working for you.
What? Hello, you're a little fucker.
You have some shorts. That's better. You can still be free, just, you know, shorts.
I actually got stuck for a moment in this siege. That's pretty good.
In Dark Souls?
Stuck in,
How'd you manage that?
Yeah. I don't know, I kind of jumped into a thing, but But I managed to wiggle free somehow, so it wasn't completely stuck.
Alright, we'll have to bring a sharpshooter along so we can rest other people.
You're melee. No, you're not melee.
You're combat protocol now, don't you? Okay, combat protocol, we've got a shotgun. And we got some winners to go with there. Kind of the best thing we can go for here, I suppose. Alright. It's a real shame that the assassin is the one for this area and that she's immune to explosive damage because there's so many explosive things around. So when she turns up,
yeah.
and she won't care about all the explosions I can do.
That sucks.
During a recent scouting operation, our friends in the Resistance picked up readings from a massive psionic transmitter Advent just deployed in this area. As we understand it, destroying that transmitter while it's still connected to their network would cause catastrophic outages across the region.
Oh, it's a psionic transmitter sabotage. You have to put chargers on that one, don't you?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, the X4 charges, isn't it?
Oh boy, and it's going to be in a room filled with explosives. That's not going to be as easy as I expected this to be then, because I was kind of hoping it'd be one I could destroy in a level filled with explosives.
I'll get you.
Still, let's do our best. Oh, this is underground again, is it? It is.
Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area
4 turns.
directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still
Yeah,
That's
maybe you've
across
got
the whole
little
map.
relay things that you can shoot to.
Yeah, it's across the map. It's tunnels. I can't tell where anything is. I don't like this. I don't like this one little bit, Joe.
Doesn't sound optimal. I've remembered where to go now, CJ, because there's an enormous goddamn fog door that somehow I just walked past like 3 times.
I reckon that might be the way you need to go, Joe.
Yeah, man. I did it. I found progress. Oh dear.
Go, go, go.
Oh yeah, this is the place where I bought the explosions for. Oh god, you're a Ninja Turtle.
As opposed to the regular turtles, which were previously giving you problems.
Covering ground.
Yeah.
There is nowhere to hide.
Actually, no, I think it's Donatello, isn't he? He uses a staff.
Donatello uses a staff, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're Donatello.
Leonardo's got the
they've
2
got a giant
swords,
club.
then Michelangelo's got the nunchucks, and Raphael's the guy with the sticks. With the little size.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a club, but you know, it's close enough to a staff.
Yeah. Also, Joe, I've dashed towards this thing. I see a Purifier and a Viper. I haven't seen a single node to deactivate.
Oh, that's...
It's really suboptimal.
Yeah. Maybe they're off on like side paths.
Maybe. I'm going to keep dashing towards it with the Reaper just to see what she can scout.
Okay, let's see with 3-5 bombs if I can actually pull this off without dying comically or missing.
Jesus, this
Yeah,
thing's
it
still
worked.
so high.
I almost died.
I go where you tell me.
Almost dying is not dying in my book. Okay. Annoyingly, I did it with my first bomb, so that was a waste of a whole 400 souls.
Well, you never know, it might be useful later.
Time to motor.
So, do I go crazy and try to take on the pursuer in the optional area at the start?
I don't know what that is.
It's one of the bosses, but you can take him on, like, where I am, rather than where he actually is. I can't remember if he shows, but not in his difficult, but like...
Is that the guy who turns up, like, he gets a lift from a bird and just drops in on you?
Yeah, that's in this area that I'm in.
Yeah, I remember seeing him, and I remember having a go at him, and I remember saying, no.
I remember, like, killing him before, you know, when I played this game before, yeah, but like, I don't know if I can do it now, when I'm way out of practice at Dark Souls games. Well, I may well. Gotta kill
I
this
still
asshole
haven't
with
seen a
fireballs
goddamn
first.
psionic thing, and there's only 2 turns left. There's a psionic thing the other side of this door, that's fine. There's like 4 of them in this tiny little room.
My life is in your hands. No place for you to go now. I've spotted an alien patrol.
Okay, I hit him once. He hit me a lot harder.
I will go.
Mate, please stop floating near me. It's bad. I don't like it.
Alright, there's no chance of us getting through this quiet. So what we need to do is rush up. Next turn, we shoot at least one of those things.
Location confirmed.
Oh.
I'm all over it.
I realise this is the dumbest question I could possibly ask at this point, Joe, but there's no way of attacking that wouldn't break stealth for my entire squad to kill a node stealthily, is there?
Copy that.
Not that I can remember, unless you got like I think it's the Reaper ability where they can fire a shot and kill something and not be revealed.
She doesn't have that yet, sadly.
Location confirmed.
Like, I think she still has the option. She has the ability to fire and get a 50% chance of not being revealed, but like that chance goes up every time she shoots or something like that.
Yeah.
Right, you guys, please walk this way so I can grenade you all, go loud, and shoot at least one node.
Menace 1-5, they're about to disconnect the transmitter. This is our last chance.
Calm down, Bradford. So let's claymore these 3 guys.
A delicate placement.
Oh yeah! Stun Lancer Officer and Purifier killed, and we're still concealed. It's kind of a shame we have to, shoot one of the other things now to, not be concealed anymore and not lose the mission next turn. But that's pretty awesome. Shrapnel does a lot of damage. You haven't got a lightning hand yet, have you, Winner? Alright, so then if we backtrack these guys back, we can launch a grenade at those guys while they're clustered. That just leaves the snake to take care of and the purifier.
Move into position.
Here, catch!
No, how did that hit me? That's bullshit.
Is this the part where I say that's Dark Souls?
I rolled for an attack that shouldn't hit me and then somehow it hit me.
Combat Protocol of the Purifier. Hey Joe, how much damage does Combat Protocol do?
4, isn't it? By default.
Mine's doing 3.
Or maybe it starts with 3.
I thought it used to start at 2, doesn't it?
Could be.
Is it possible that the upgrade to conventional weapons also improves the gremlin?
No, because that's... I don't know now. No, because I'm pretty sure that's like actually when you research and upgrade further gremlins, you know.
Well done.
Yeah, but I haven't got any gremlin upgrades yet.
Has been temporarily delayed.
What are you heading with that attack? What did you hit with it?
It was a purifier I hit.
Well, they don't count as robotic, do they? No. So,
No. 100%. Two pods dead in 1 turn. Still 1 pod left somewhere though. We need to go and find them. And then we need to shoot like 4 of these nodes.
I am trusting you.
Well, unfortunately, the dude killed me.
Sad face.
I was doing pretty good. And by pretty good, I mean incredibly slowly chipping away.
You can never escape my sight.
So you need like a lot more damage output, you think, or?
Yeah, we only get 1 shot at it.
Oh,
That's
okay.
standpipe. I can't remember what it gives you. But yeah. It's done. You can get like a ton of souls.
The same amount of souls you'd get if you just did it later in the game?
Possibly. Like, I really don't remember.
Moving on target location.
God, there's a billion skeleton zombies up here. They've not just killed me. Great.
Okay, that remains 1 soldier, a sectoid, and a mech on the silent transmitter. It should be relatively doable. The only thing is I've used my claymore already. I do still have a grenade on the grenadier, I think. Or does he have a flashbang? No, he just had 2 grenades. That's fine. We've got 3 turns till the separation, so we can advance up with the next couple turns. So what we can do is you can come back out. You can close the door. Stop them from seeing us this turn. Because that's a solid wall there.
Please stop gangling me. It hurts.
Location confirmed.
And back up, and your guy can run.
On the move. Rolling out.
Where I can move up and take out the remaining node. Sure, snip that one. That's just another turn.
Loading
Reload.
fresh ammo.
And as expected, these guys are coming straight for the door. So we're going to pop the door open and say hi.
Nice.
They're actually closer than I wanted them to be, because I didn't want them to be right on the other side of the door. I wonder if I gave them 1 more turn to come through. I haven't got the time for it though. When we open that door, the question is, where are they going to run to? Alright, open the door. Hey guys, we're right outside this door. Breach and clear! Okay, the mech just decided to run through the doorway at me, so that's not great.
Sounds good.
Can't remote start anything with that. Things that need to die. Ah, backup still isn't in position yet. They would have burst through the door next turn though, so. Okay, so the best thing to do here is take Sonya around to here, get a flank shot on the soldier and hopefully kill him. Maybe sectoid alone. Move him around, take a shot at the trooper, and combat protocol the mech. Yeah, okay.
Understood. Moving out.
Oh, you got a flank on the sectoid. Probably won't kill him, but might. Might be enough. Okay, so if you grenade the mech, that'll shred one of his armor. And the combat protocol should be sufficient to kill him. Combat protocol might not kill him.
Moving.
If it pierces through his armor and does 7 damage, it'll kill him. If it doesn't, it won't. Yeah, it didn't kill him. Well, that's why we kept you with your frag grenade for last. Just to make sure it dies.
This is for you.
Now this means the sectoid's probably going to get a flank shot on someone. Which will suck. But I don't really know what else I can do. That was not how I wanted that encounter to go. He's got a flank shot on my grenadier. And he made a zombie? Yeah, he made a zombie instead. Whew! Thank goodness he didn't do the sensible thing and just shoot my guy in the back of the head.
Any other contacts? Get those charges deployed.
Job done.
Signal confirmed. X4 charges are active.
Not even a wound. Only thanks to the sectoid being an idiot.
Nothing but misery for our loyal citizens. The so-called resistance lashes out, attempting to sow discord and tragedy in their wake. But we shall
Oh, that comment.
falter.
I should probably turn on my second screen out.
Shall prevail.
I don't actually know anyone was still watching, so in order to get the app going. Alright, Alright, and time to look at your comments while it's there. Broadcast comments. So what happens if your guy dies in this game? Well, if your guy dies in this game, they are dead. They don't come back. They are straight up perma-dead forever.
Commander. The aliens are probably still wondering what hit them.
Which is why it's incredibly stressful at times when your guys have to take fire or take damage. Because XCOM is very much a kind of game where you can get into a losing spiral very fast. If you start losing your good guys, or you lose the deer by getting a squad wipe, then the next guys you're going to send in don't have as many skills, they don't have as good aim, they don't have as much health, and then they're more likely to get murdered. And then keep dying and keep losing and that kind of thing. Yes, this is without a shadow of a doubt the best strategy game on this console. It's also one of the only strategy games on the console, but let's gloss over that for a second and just focus on the fact that it's a really, really good strategy game. Like, I really enjoyed XCOM Enemy Within and Enemy Unknown on the PS3, and I'd honestly buy them again on a PS4 remaster or preferably the Switch. But the fact that the levels are randomly generated means there's a lot more variety in the maps. The timer for most missions means you have to play aggressively and scarily. And the permadeath stuff means that every game you play is filled with a huge amount of risk. Like, that's why I have my friends' names in the character pool, so all of the soldiers are named after my friends, so then I can feel bad when I get them murdered. So far, most of them have survived. At the moment, we only have one face on the bar memorial. Normally you have to buy it, but this game is currently free with PlayStation Plus for this month. So if you've got PS Plus, you should go and get it while it's free.
Let me give you a tip. Don't ask where the meat came from.
But yeah, it's definitely worth a shot. The only thing I'd recommend is that if you are going to play it and you've not played many strategy games before, is to put it on the easiest difficulty. Because, let me tell you, I finished the previous XCOM games on PS3 on the harder difficulty, and I tried the normal difficulty on this. The first couple of games I tried, I just got destroyed. I had to lose 4 campaigns before I was able to beat it and win. Like, that's how crazy it is. So yeah, definitely give it a go. Definitely play it on easy to learn the ability. So yeah, definitely put it on the easiest difficulty available. Like, I think I can't change difficulty on Ironman, but Rookie is the difficulty that you want to do, because it will give enemies less health, you'll have slightly higher chances to hit, and it will let you try and learn the game. Because let me tell you, XCOM is a game about gotchas. Like, there's things that happen throughout the campaign that, unless you know they're coming up, they'll literally screw you over in the worst possible way. Like discovering that some enemies have melee counterattacks, which you'll generally only discover when you go to melee attack them, and then instead of hitting them with a sword, they catch it and punch your guy into oblivion. Or enemies that can teleport, and all sorts of unpleasantness. But it's one of those kind of games where it then feels incredibly satisfying to win against the odds, and when you finally beat a campaign, it feels real good, because it was only through your skill and strategy that you did it. Like, when you're playing on the harder difficulties, like this is the second hardest in the game, like, when you win a hard-fought fight with no casualties, no wounds, it's because of the decisions you made throughout, about making safe shots, giving yourself good chances to hit, using explosives to wipe out enemies that are badly wounded to guarantee kills. And all of that might still end up in a losing campaign, depending on how things go on the geoscape. Because, like, Rookie, there's still a couple of things that will happen through the campaign that will catch you out, but because Rookie is more forgiving and enemies have less health and less accuracy, you're less likely to get wiped by it. Like, the first time I played this campaign, there was an event that occurred when I did some of the storyline stuff that got my squad wiped, and I lost all my best soldiers, and then from then the campaign became very difficult, and I was better off just restarting. But when you know what's coming up, it's significantly easier to avoid those sorts of scenarios. Obviously, because you know what's coming up. But yeah, if you've got PlayStation Plus, there's literally no reason not to add it to your queue and download it, because it's just plain good.
Setting course for Mexico.
Like, this is the game The base game doesn't have the things called the Chosen in it, or the hero units that it has, like the Reapers and Skirmishers, but it does. That's an optional expansion that's on sale. But definitely try the. Yeah, download it and give it a go over the weekend. It won't have some of the stuff like these big red figures on the map, but like this is your world map where you try and juggle 16 different things between trying to make contact with new groups of resistance agents to picking missions to go on. It gets very complicated. Hang on, there's no passage from there? What? Oh no, I wasted a radio relay. Wow, that's screwed up.
Setting course for Western United States.
Ah, good. Shrouded Templars.
My people understand the value of our cooperation, Commander.
Well, I've owned this game for a couple of years now because I bought it when it came out for full price. Like, according to the save files, this is my 56th campaign. Now, a lot of those are ones that I lost within the first 1 or 2 missions, but like, even just the stuff I've uploaded to YouTube, I'd say there's easily 150 hours of footage up there of the stuff I uploaded while streaming. Never mind the stuff that I didn't stream, or the daily challenges you can play, or the multiplayer versus against other people. Plus 2 power near the end of it.
Now the Resistance can take on more responsibility should you need it.
Right, so we still can't do anything for the Reapers because we haven't found the Hunter yet. Health +1 and combat intelligence increased. Don't really need that.
Do your characters die if you play multiplayer, or does that just happen in campaign?
That's just campaign. The multiplayer, you make up like squads from the various units that are available in the game, including the alien units. So you can make teams of aliens that are only available to your multiplayer. You make squads of up to 6, and they have kind of like point limits. So like they're Warhammer style. So like if you play with a bunch of the low-level troopers, you only use a couple 100 points. But then if you bring along like a hulking great robot guy, that'll use 6,000. So then normally games have like a 10,000 point limit, so you don't just bring all the best units. Adaptive PCS, reduced avatar progress, or just increase faction influence. I don't see much of a reason not to just reduce the progress, but PCS is more useful long term. Plus a boost to hacking as well. Okay, Diver, you currently are free specialist, so you're going to go for that to get the hacking boost. You have to send a scientist, so research is going to take a little hit for 5 days. And then Diver, who are you paired with? Yeah, it's fine. Diver and Matt, isn't it? Yeah, Matt's busy. So I'll just send Saber out to get him some XP. No risks, 5 days.
Understood, Commander. My followers will appreciate the support of your soldiers.
Another 8 days for that to build out. Alright. So basically in XCOM you're kind of progressing your own tech tree and research skills, and then you do stuff like scan for activity. You can, yeah, like you can invite your friends to multiplayer lobbies.
These magnetic-based weapons are a lot like the early railgun prototypes. They fire projectiles at extreme.
And as you progress down the tech tree, you get upgrades to your weaponry, like magnetic DOS weapons. These things have great sound effects when they fire. I love them. Now we make a whole bunch of mag things. Inspired psionics. Is there anything else we need first? As you can see, there's a long tech tree. You know what? Sure, do inspired psionics, because then when the scientist comes back from her mission, it'll go pretty fast. Should be a retaliation turning up soon, I think. The enemy's got more armor now for a month.
My siblings have lost sight of their purpose, for they are easily swayed by their own ambitions.
So the Avatar project thing at the top there, that's your doom clock. Like, that will lose you the game if it fills up. They also attack your HQs and bases from time to time as well, which is generally something you want to avoid.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Innocent lives will be lost today, no doubt. And their blood will be on your hands.
Okay, so here's the bring. We got the temple, didn't we? Worth bringing along just to get the next one. Alright, so we've got the skirmisher. And you're paired with killing eater, isn't it? Okay. So let's bring kill. And then we can bring... Joe, I think you might actually end up seeing the field here. So I might need a shark here. Yeah, I need someone who can shoot things. So, you're going to come along.
That makes sense.
Now we'll bring Manatee along since you guys are bonded. And that's me, got 2 grenadiers, I've got a skirmisher, a sniper, and I could really do with a ranger, so I think backup's going to be the best choice there.
I always like sharpshooting myself.
So, I need to decide what to then upgrade. I've got a lot of supplies, I've got a decent amount of alloys, and not much Illyrium. So, given I'm not bringing along any specialists, there's not like point in getting the magnetic rifle. The mag pistol would help with your shooting skills. I should get the shard gun for sure, because that's just a huge upgrade to damage for the rangers. I'll get the bullpup, because that's useful for the skirmishers. Get you the mag pistol, because it's cheap. And we won't get the magnetic rifle at the moment, because we don't have anyone who's using them in this mission. We're up against the assassin. I should bring one medkit. No, we don't have enough specialists, so we don't need medkit.
What might be low?
Okay, back up. Can we give you any more weapon upgrades? We can. You can get a repeater on your shotgun as well. I'd rather give you a laser sight. We're going to give, you know what? We'll give the repeater to the skirmisher because they get more chances to shoot, so it gives them a chance to have that trigger.
Good idea.
Skirmisher's got a grenade, backup's got a grenade. You know what, we're kind of rich on money at the moment. I'm going to build a medkit and give it to backup just in case. Because medkit's only 35 supplies, not a huge expense. And then Manatee gets the flashbang for the disorientation. Okay, and that was a pretty good squad. Pretty good. Who's back up with nobody. Yeah, backup doesn't have any friends in this game. Like nobody who's in the squads has any cohesion with them. That's alright, backup. You can be the owner, the lone wolf ranger. Oh, actually, before I do this, I should go to the proving grounds. Because I can make experimental ammo and grenades instantly. So I should do that before I do the...
That's a good bonus to have that early.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it was only ammo apparently, not experimental grenades. Just ammo.
I think grenades are the separate one, maybe then.
Yeah, it must be. Still, being able to make a experimental ammo straight away isn't the worst thing in the world. I can give that to the skirmisher then. Talon rounds. +1 critical chance. Well, that's a bit rubbish. Okay, making our ammo. Tracer rounds. +10 aim. Okay, it's fine.
I'll have the team get started immediately, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as we've made progress.
I can sit in that and yeah, that's a good idea. Health +1. So give that to Dan. Send that. And spend 25 supplies to get rid of the capture chance.
We will begin the covert action immediately, Commander.
Oh, thanks.
Right, retaliation strike.
Any who will aid in the defiance of the elders will suffer the same fate, Commander.
Get Maddie, Joe, kill, Queen, back up. Okay, so back up, instead of having the med kit, you're going to get the Talon rounds, just because they're useful on a shotgun. And then, Jew Queen, you're going to get the Tracer rounds, because they mean you can hit things more often. Then Joe, you know what, you're going to have the med kit, just in case.
Sweet.
Because I got three grenades and a flashbang between the 2 grenadiers. That should be enough grenades.
Yeah, that sounds alright.
I really need to get tactical rigging so I can give you guys ammo and grenades. But at least for now, given the grenades are only doing 3 damage to 4 damage, until I get plasma grenades, it's just better off having the ammo, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think usually the only person I bring grenades with is the Green Deal.
I've also spent some supplies to start building like the frost bomb and the axe and stuff, because they'll be pretty handy to have. The frost bomb is really overpowered.
Yeah, frost bomb is. Frost bomb's great.
Right, time to drop. So the resistance missions are slightly different from what the other ones are like, and that's you are trying to defend a friendly allied base. So there's a bunch of civilians running around that you want to not die. You can run up to them to try and rescue them, get them back to the Sky Ranger, but there's also some alien shapeshifters mixed in with them as well. So yeah, be careful with that.
Chosen is leading an assault on the resistance
Oh, excellent.
in this area. Our people are doing what they can to fight back, but we need to help protect the civilians trapped.
It's a resistance base, Joe. I've got some people with guns to help out.
Oh nice, that's pretty great.
Yeah. The AI guys who can sometimes defend these places can be real good sometimes. I think they got toned down a little bit just because of the fact that they were too overpowered before, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe, you can move up.
Rolling out.
And you'll activate a pod in your first turn, Joe. Good job.
Why are you moving the champion first?
You were blocking the drop down point for everyone else.
No. I was just providing recon, you know.
Yeah, you might be in a spot of bother here, Joe, because there's a muton, and it's looking right at you.
That's suboptimal, I'm gonna say.
Now the good news is, because you're friends with Manatee, he can give you an extra action, and you can say nope and just drop back down again.
This is good.
I'm thinking that might be the best thing to do, because then Manatee can drop down, give you an action, and you can drop down to be next down. And then we can just try and overwatch the Muton, because we could have shot him with the Sharpshooter, if I hadn't moved the Sharpshooter first.
Also, I made a mistake with my my starting plan here in Dark Souls. I forgot that I needed some dexterity as well, so now I need to level my dexterity.
Sure, do a free action of an attack. That helps. Oh, crit, nice. Alright, killed Muton. Good news, Joe. The Muton's not going to kill you, because I was able to grapple hook the skirmisher over, and the skirmisher used whiplash followed by 2 burst shots to put him down.
Wonderful.
Now the bad news is there's still an Advent soldier there who can see and shoot at you, so I'm still going to go ahead and use the action to, you know, get you out of there, because otherwise you're going to get shot in the face. And I'd feel bad if you got shot in the face, Joe, you know, given that I put you there in the line of fire to get shot in the face. I mean, I'm not saying it's my fault. I'm not accepting responsibility for this at all.
Of course.
You know what? You may as well do a lightning hand on him, since you've got the free action point. Alright, miss. You had a 62% chance to kill him, Joe, so it was worth a shot.
Yeah, always worth a
What's over there?
Lightning Hands has a 4-turn cooldown? That seems higher than it used to be.
Yeah, that sounds pretty high.
The backup could run and gun, but he's not going to have a great shot on him. I guess he could run and gun and Overwatch, but that seems like kind of a waste. Yeah, just move back up, ready to move up next one.
I'm all over it.
Derek, if you move up to there, he can probably flank you from there, can't he? Yeah, probably. Yeah, you move up next to back up, ready to charge up next time.
Go, go, go! We're starting to lose ground.
Oh, he decided just to run into the building with all the resistance soldiers and shoot a civilian thing. Maybe he's going to shoot me? I'm not actually sure. Nope, he decided to run into the middle of the resistance building and then not shoot anyone, Joe.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's very intimidating civilians, you know.
Yeah. Well, the civilians did miss him, in fairness, at point blank range, so. Also, I can already. The resistance fired on another Muton, so there's at least one more. Oh boy.
Good to know.
It is. It's actually the best thing that's happened so far is knowing that there's another Muton there.
Yeah.
Oh, no one can get to any cover.
Bad dude. Jesus Christ, you're throwing 5 bombs on me. I forgot about you guys over there.
Sure, you're trying justice that guy.
Accept your fate.
Get over here.
Location confirmed.
Right, so the Mutons aren't going to shoot at me yet because they haven't seen me yet. So let's move up and get into Overwatch. The Mutons are way up to my north somewhere, and they can't, like I haven't got line of sight on them myself. I only know they're there because the resistance guy shot at them. I'm going to take this opportunity to put you into Overwatch, Joe, and see if you can't hit them when they try and move on the resistance guys.
That's a good plan.
And I can take this time to move up slowly. Yep, the Mutons are charging the resistance guys. Oh, nice hit from the shreds. And you tell him to sit down, Joe.
Heck yeah.
Muton was killed. Oh, and apparently killing that Muton activated a heavy mech Or a mech, sorry, on the other side of the map.
Of course it is.
Yeah. I can't tell if Overwatch or not, though. It pops up with the little text box if you Overwatch when you're in the fog of war, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure it does.
I thought it was only if you could see.
That's a fair point. I can't see. There's just no cover to take, Joe. Well, if we move up back up, he's got Shadow Step, so that's fine. You can take the heavy cover, and then you'll hopefully have line of sight. And you don't, because he's still up high. He's like on top of a roof somewhere, Joe, and like I can't even see him having dashed up towards him.
Already there.
Right, I think I can get you on the roof.
Stepping off.
It's always reassuring when I got you to the roof there and you didn't activate another pod. Okay, you can move up a step.
That is a lot more dudes than I remember dropping in there. Holy moly.
Okay, so this mech is charging me. Civilian, Alexander Sidorov, no!
They've got units in the AO that are
No, not that guy.
just to get
Yeah.
a better shot at the
Rip
civilians.
that guy.
Take those bastards down. There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range of your position. Sensors indicate hostile forces are closing in fast. We need to get in there before the aliens slaughter those people.
Zombie, what are you doing now? How are you hitting me through a wall?
Roger that.
Come on, you can hit him. You can get the grenade up there. You can do it, Cal. I believe in you. Come on. You can do it. It's like a pixel away from hitting this dang thing.
You can do it, man. Keep jogging it.
I can't. Like, his health bar's flashing, but he himself is not lit up, so I don't think it's actually going to hit him.
Ah, it's a shame.
What if you just shoot at him? That's a 70% chance I don't shred. Alright, just take a shot at him. Ah, hit. That's good. 1 shred, 3 damage. I find myself now wishing I'd brought along a specialist, but hey, that's okay. Now you got a 76% shot. Take it. Oh, lovely shot, Joe. That's 2 large threats you've taken out with 2 successful shots.
The resistance team is in the clear. They're moving to help the other
My
survivors.
namesake is doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Sending you off on all those covert actions has clearly turned you into some sort of badass killing machine, Joe.
Apparently so, yeah. That's pretty awesome.
Oh, and an advanced scope in the loot. Yeah.
Very nice.
I'm never sure who to put advanced scopes on anymore, because there's so many classes that benefit from them.
Specialists, I think, generally get the lowest aim. If I remember right. No, sorry.
Yeah, but I'm thinking if I give it to you, like
Grenadiers get
those
the lowest
long
aim
range,
for, like,
across the map shots, you know?
Moving out.
Yeah.
Scanning.
Or I could give it to Skirmisher, because they tend to be shooting more than anything else. Or Reaper, because then they can hit more accurately when they do their shadow long range hits, and oh damn, that was a good shot there, lad. 2 civilians dead so far. That's not too bad. There's like 19 on this map, so I have to just not lose another 11 civilians, so.
You can do it, man.
I really wish I could talk to these resistance soldiers and give them advice like, If you're going to shoot an Advent Lancer, don't stand next to explosive canisters while you do it.
Yeah, it's pretty logical.
Well, before I even get there, they've already almost killed this enemy Lancer. Yep, they just straight up killed him, Joe. They got like 3 crits in a row to kill him through his armor.
Oh dear, that's not too good.
Well, no, the resistance soldiers, sorry, have killed the Lancer.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's good.
That's real good.
Yeah.
It's like, yep, I don't even have to do anything. You guys have got this.
Okay, I've got my stats now from the sick power stats that I wanted, so now it's time to try it out. I'm getting over by things because I'm bad at this game.
A solid plan. %58% chance to hit, Joe, across the map. I think maybe better off just to move you up for next round to get a better shot. Give him an arm move and pull him back again.
We will overcome.
I think I might go try taking on the first boss.
You mean with all the terrible things you've fought so far that have been murdering you, you haven't fought a boss yet?
No. Well, I've only been murdered a couple of times. Once by the pursuer, once by a random zombie. When I pressed not dodge.
That's affirmative.
I suppose that playing a Dark Souls game and pressing not dodge will have that sort of effect on you.
Yeah.
Moving on target location.
Well, long range flank, man, you go for it. Nice damage.
Went off the armor.
You have to be an NPC, holy shit. Yeah.
Utilizing hook.
There's an NPC here who's just dual-wielding ultra great shields, which is pretty great. Dude.
So they're just like hitting you in the face with shield bashes kind of thing?
Yeah, well, it's a summoned guy. I just summoned him to help with the boss.
Oh, okay.
He's new, apparently.
Oh, and Clark! No! Poor resistances. I wish I could teach resistance guys as well how to focus fire. Like, an enemy with 1 health is as dangerous as an enemy with full health. Don't spread your fire across different targets. And when you only do 2 damage with your assault rifles, focus on the unarmored targets first. Nice crit. Mag weapons make such good noises.
They're good, but I still miss laser weapons from the first XCOM.
They also made great noises.
Advent forces on the ground.
Like, War of the Chosen would have been a great point to put them back in, but I don't really know where they fit in the tech tree, but you know, it would have been cool.
You're not wrong, Joe. You're not wrong. Okay, Whiting Hand's a stun lancer. Nice shot. And follow up with another.
Still moving.
NPC lads, can we not corner trap the guy who's enormous and we can't hit when he's in the corner? That'd be great, thanks.
Alright, let's just move these guys.
Wait. Oh shit.
Throwing grenade.
I blew up the car to kill him. I couldn't have done that if I tried.
What, sir?
I fired a grenade at an Advent Stun Lancer who's standing next to a car that I thought had already exploded. Turned out it still exploded, and then exploded and killed him, because otherwise he'd have been on 1 health.
Nice, very nice.
Stepping off.
Yeah, okay, beat the boss. Nice.
Right, back up. Can you do anything of use here? Because you're still really far away from everyone when you have a shotgun, which is not the ideal situation.
Roger that.
Okay, 1 Advent soldier has a free turn. What you going to do with it, buddy? Killing our civilian. Damn you. There's only 12 civilians left, Joe. I gotta save 3 of them.
You can do it, man.
I reckon so. Across the map, buddy. Good shooting. Sadly, I have been killing the guys with guns, and there was only like 3 resistance soldiers left. But you know what? They've been doing a good job killing mans, so I'm not going to hold it against them.
Yeah, those soldiers are ridiculous, especially in the late game.
No trespassers.
Running. Ready to go. Come get some. Reloaded.
I'm really surprised that the Chosen hasn't turned up for this mission. I thought we killed her long enough ago that she would have came back.
On Overwatch.
Of course one of them's a bloody faceless. God damn. I moved back up thinking it was safe. I was wrong, Joe. I was wrong.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
He didn't move though. He just turned. That's fine. Ah, savage. You try, buddy. The resistance soldiers already have the face was down to half health from this, that's nice. I'm really glad it didn't get a turn though, because if it had a turn it would have killed either 4 civilians or like 1 of my guys.
Kill confirmed.
Nice shooting, Harry.
Training ammo fast. On the move.
I've got eyes on Advent troops.
I really hoped you'd have a line of fire there. Okay, where can you grapple to? Anywhere of use? That might be useful up there.
I take a new approach.
My ammo is depleted.
I can't get close enough to run down that guy. I just go back around the head per and we'll go watch him.
I'm on it. Solid copy.
Good Overwatch there, backup from across the goddamn map with a shotgun. 15 civilians rescued. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I think you get like $3 per civilian to the income from that area, don't you?
Yeah, something like that. I forget exactly, but it sounds about right.
The speaker commended loyal citizens today for standing up to those who would abandon our values for those of the old world. The remarks followed a moment of silence for peacekeepers slain by XCOM dissidents.
So now we should be able to start research on plasma grenades. That'll be a useful thing. I think it takes 2 cores for plasma grenades, doesn't it?
I think so.
End the Elder's false vision. That is the purpose of all skirmishers. Until it is done, there can be no other path for us.
Right, I'm gonna head off, mate, so I'll catch you tomorrow.
Sure thing, Joe. I'm working all day tomorrow, so I won't be on until the evening. And then tomorrow night it's EA, I believe, have their E3 presentation.
Okay. Alright, I'll catch you then.
Talk to you now. 45 seconds is pretty good. Right, that's probably as good a point as any to call it a night myself, actually. That was a pretty successful mission. Maybe I have to do the meat on autopsy first? Probably. But yeah, let's save and quit there. We'll pick this up again after the EA conference tomorrow. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and we'll continue this campaign until either all the aliens are dead or until I'm dead, whichever happens first. Till next time.